Hi girls, today in this video I am going to explain you how for loop works in C. Now this is the example program of sum of n numbers. Sum of n numbers is processed using the for loop. So here the first I declare the three variable I, n and sum. This is the prompt message, printf enter the number. By using scanf I get the input value and it is stored in the variable n. While adding numbers, you just need to give the starting value of the sum as 0. So I initialize the variable sum as 0 here. And then the for loop is started. This is the syntax of the for loop. For is a keyword. Within the for loop, you have the three sections. The first one is initialization of the variable. Second one is the condition. And third one is increment. First, how the for loop processed. How the for loop will start the process by means of the first section is initialization. So initialize the variable to the value to the variable. Here the value 1 is assigned to the variable I, and then the second part will execute. The second part is the condition statement. What is the value of I? I initialized is 1, so 1 less than or equal to what the value you get in the input compared with this number. If the condition is true, it will enter into the body of the loop. So if the condition, after the processing of the condition, it's go back to the increment section and the value of the I is incremented, and then the condition is checked again for the second iteration, and then if the condition is true, it go into the for loop. If the condition is false, it is out of the loop and it will print the sum of n number and the program is halt. Okay. So this is the process of the for loop. This is a simple program just to add the n number of n numbers. Okay. So now I am going to compile this program. If there is no error, the prompt message will be displayed. Here there is error message is displayed. Main function. What is the error message is unexpected expected identifier curly brace. So here this is the extra curly brace is placed here. So I delete this and run again the program. So if the program is correct without no error, the prompt message is displayed here. Enter the number. I am going to give the value 5. The sum of n numbers means 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. So 15 will be the output. Okay. So this is the process of the for loop in C. So and then I am going to explain you the nested for loop in C. So what is the concept of nested for loop is, I just want to print the numbers of series of numbers. So here we need only two variables, I and j. And then the for loop is started for I is equal to 1. I less than or equal to 5. I plus plus. So here this is a for loop. There is no need of end of the statement. So then next the inner for loop. Nested for loop means there is a for loop inside the another for loop, that is called nested for loop. So here there is no need of semicolon. So I am going to print the value j here. So end of the statement, and after the for loop, inner for loop, I am going to print a new line operator in the outer for loop. This is the slash n So here the program is completed. If the program is without error, we will get the output, otherwise error message will be displayed. Sorry, here there is the value is j here. So there is a mistake here. So I stop the execution and change the value of I to j and run again. It takes some time to execute. Here this is the output of the nested for loop. So I execute this, it will be the output. So this is the outer for loop, this is the inner for loop. So the condition is checked if the value of 1 is initialized to the variable I, and then the condition is checked. 1 less than or equal to 5, the condition is true, so it's entered into the inner for loop. Again, what is the value of j in inner for loop is 1, and j less than or equal to I, the condition is checked, yes. J also has the value 1, I also has the value 1, but it's not less than the value of I, but it is equal. So again the condition is true, so it's entered into the inner for loop and print the value of j1 here, and then the j++ will occur. The j is incremented into 2. Now the condition is checked. 2 less than or equal to 1, the condition is false, so it go into the outer loop and increment the value I++. Now the value of I became 2, and then the 2 less than or equal to 5, again the condition is true, so it's entered into the next loop, and then the j is reassigned to 1 and condition checked. So like that the inner for loop and outer for loop will be executed. Okay, thank you.